A warm welcome to all my students. Myself Patel Arpita from Paramguru Pashala English Medium School, Sarsa. Today I am going to discuss grammar topic preposition. Now you have question, what is preposition? So I can say that preposition is a word used with a noun and pronoun to show the person or thing denoted by the noun and pronoun stands in relation to something. Again I am repeating, preposition is a word used with a noun and pronoun to show the person or thing denoted by the noun and pronoun stands in relation to something. Then we discuss about kinds of prepositions. So there are three kinds of prepositions: preposition of place, preposition of time, preposition of direction. Again I am repeating, there are three kinds of preposition: preposition of place, preposition of time, preposition of direction. So let's see one by one what are the different types of preposition with examples. Now first we discuss about preposition of place. So I can say that prepositions that gives us information about the place, location or position of a noun or pronoun in relation to something else are called preposition of place. Again I am repeating this definition. Prepositions that gives us information about the place, location or position of a noun or pronoun in relation to something else are called preposition of place. Such prepositions are words like on, inside, up, outside, next, to, down, at, below, under, behind, in front of, over, opposite. Now we discuss with example one by one. Look at the example. Now in first you can see the box and a pencil. So you can say that where is the pencil? So the answer is the pencil is in the box. Here in shows the location of a thing inside a limited area. Now in second picture, the pencil is kept at the center of the box. So here at indicates particular point. In third picture, the pencil is on the table. Here on indicates above the surface. In next picture, the pencil is kept above the box on the table. So, the preposition above indicates at a higher level than something. Now, in next picture, the pencil is under the table. So, here under is used to indicate below something. Next picture, the pencil is kept by the box. Here by indicates next to. Now in next picture, the pencil is beside the box on the table. So here beside indicates by the side. In next picture, the pencil is between the box and the book. So here the preposition between indicates between two things. Now in next picture, the pencil is kept among clips and hair bands. So here the preposition among indicates many things. And in last picture, the pencil is behind the box. So here the preposition behind indicates that it is partly or fully covered by something in front. Now we have more examples with picture. In first picture, if you ask, and you can also see, if you ask the question, where is the apple? So we can say that the apple is on the table. In the same way, in the second picture, we can ask a question, where is the apple? So we can say that the apple is under the table. Now against means next to and touching on upright surface for support. So we can say that where is the boy? So we can say that the boy is leaning against the wall. Also we can say that I am leaning the whiteboard. Also we can say that don't lean against the wall. It is just been painted. In the second picture, if you ask a question, where is the boy going? So we can say that the boy is going inside the house. Now we discuss about between. So the preposition between indicates two things. We have question, where is the big cat? So answer is the big cat is between two small kittens. In second picture, among. So here the preposition among indicates among many things. If you ask a question, where is the Raj? We can say that Raj is among many children. Now, in the same way, beside. Here, beside indicates by the side of. Look at the picture. Where is the kitten? So we can say that the kitten is beside the cat. Also you can ask that where is the cat? So you can say that the cat is beside the kitten. In the second picture, where is the big cat? We can say that the big cat is behind kitten. Now we discuss about preposition of time. So we can say that preposition of time indicate time or duration. Preposition of time indicates time or duration. Words like in, at, on, for, during, until, within, since, after and before. Now let us see with example. So here we have example of preposition of time. So here first one is that Rita reached the airport at 9 p.m. So here at indicates particular time of the day. Second one, we went to the temple at the beginning of the year. Here at indicates the beginning of a year. It means a particular point of time. Third one, we met our cousins at Diwali. Here at is used for indicating the time for Diwali festival. Next one, he was born on 25th December 2000. The preposition on indicates here date. Next one, he was born on Monday. Here on indicates in a sentence day. Now next one, man hunted animals in ancient times. Here in indicates the entire period of time. Next, I went to the market in the morning. Here in indicates part of a period of time. Next, I will finish my work by 8 p.m. Here by indicates a time limit. He will sleep until dark. Until indicates time limit but also implies continuation of an action. Next one, Rita slept for 2 hours. Here, for indicates the length of an action or how long an action lasts. Next, I went on adventure trip during the vacation. Here, during indicates known period of time. I was alert during the match. Here, during indicates duration of an action. Next, I was at my friend's house between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Here, between indicates duration between 2 points of time. I will complete my project within a week. Here, within indicates before the end of a certain period. Now, we discuss about preposition of direction. So we can say that preposition of direction give us information about the direction or movement or of person and things. Again I am repeating, preposition of direction gives us information about the direction or movement of person and things. Some preposition of direction are to, into, towards, along, onto, through, across, over, down and up. Now look at some of the examples. First, I am going to office now. Here, to indicates direction. He walked into the room. Into indicates direction of destination. Nora is walking towards the park. So, towards shows a specific direction. The cat jumped onto the roof of the house. Onto indicates movement on a particular place. He is riding a horse along the river. Along indicates parallel movement or a side-by-side movement. Rita walked through the lobby. So, through indicates here movement in a three-dimensional space, a room, a building. The girl climbed over the wall. He put a sheet over the sofa. He is known all over the town. Now, over indicates to the other side in a sentence or covering an area and implied in sentences. Now, we have more examples. So, first one, around. Around means moving in a circle. For example, the cat ran around the stool, chasing the mouse. They are running around the tree. Now, into. Into used to show motion or movement. For example, the cat jumped into the box. The ball fell into the river. She poured some boiling water into the teapot. The man threw rubbish into the river. Richard came into the room. Now, through. So here we can say that through indicates movement in a three-dimensional space, a room, a building. We can say that the bird flew in through the window. Ali kicked the ball through the window. Amir threw rubbish through the window. Now, across. Across means on the opposite side. For example, the boy swam across the pond. Siti is walking across the road. Ali walked across the river by using the old bridge. The boys ran across the road. Now, over. So here, over indicate other side. We can say that team jumped over the fence. More example, the boy jumped over the fence. The cat leaped over the drain. Now, at last, here one picture of a car and there are some prepositions written on it. You have to use these prepositions in your own sentence. I hope so you understood the preposition. Thank you.